Hello, Elmwood artists. You have been doing such an amazing job on your collages that you might be ready to add some spice to your collages. Now, spice in the art room are things like pom-poms, little pieces of fabric, ribbons, feathers, googly eyes, things like that. And just like spices in your food, you want to add just a little bit. Too much makes your food not taste very good. Okay, so just a few. And you will notice on several of our little containers of spice, there are limits. So you can use how many googly eyes? 2. How many pom-poms? 3. How many feathers? 3. And I'm going to show you some ways in which to attach these extra pieces to your collage so that they are nice and strong. Okay, so first of all, glue sponges are great for gluing paper to paper. So remember, you tap everything down and then press that onto your paper nice and strong. Let's do one more. Now, if I want to add a pom-pom, instead of using the glue sponge, I want to use a glue bottle. You will want to turn the little turtle head so that it disappears. Make sure that you can hear it. And then make a little, where am I going to put these? Little pool of glue. See that? A little pool. And then press that in there. If you just use a little bitty dot, like this, it's not going to work very well. It has to be a little pool. And yes, it will take some time to dry. Same thing goes for our fabric pieces. Instead of making a pool, I'm going to put plenty of glue on here, and then I can press it down. You will attach googly eyes the same way. I'm going to make a little pool of glue. Those are a little bit big, but I'm not too worried because glue dries clear. And then I'm going to put my little eyes down. And I often like to use different sized eyes because I just think it looks kind of silly and I like that. Now, ribbon. Ribbon can be glued a couple of different ways. Cut your ribbon. Remember, this is the sharpest part of your scissors. So if you're like trying to cut like that, that's going to be harder than if you cut with this part. So let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to use glue. Maybe I should have put it on here, but I think this will work. And then press that down. Oh, that's going to be great. Now, for this one, I'm going to actually put the glue on the thing I'm gluing down because I really didn't know how long to make this little line of glue. Maybe his hand's up here. What do you guys call that dance? Like this? I don't know. Flossing. Maybe he is flossing. Okay, now what else? Oh, feathers. Feathers and glue, they don't really work. In this case, you will want to use a stapler, and these are on the tool cart. You want to be very careful when you're using a stapler. So, I'm going to cut this little bit. Notice how there is a little vein going through the feather. See that hard part? That's where you want to put the stapler. So, I'm going to set that down, and then line up my stapler. Hands on the top, press down hard and fast, and voila, my feather is now attached. Now, there are also, are you guys down there? There are also some other tools that you can use. One of those is a paper crimper, and you will notice it says paper only. That's because everything else will break it. Now, you want to open up this so that these little, where are they? There's 2 little rollers. You want the rollers to be open. If you're squeezing it closed, the paper can't get through here. So you want to stick your piece of paper in, and it can't be wider than the roller. Okay, so I can do this for forever and a day, and it's never going to fit. So instead, I'm going to take my time and slide this guy in here. Sometimes it helps to have a friend. I'm going to squeeze this bottom nice and hard, and then I'm going to turn it. If your paper comes out the wrong way, that's not crimped, you're turning it the wrong way. Turn it so that it comes out this side, and you will have a corrugated piece of paper, a very nice texture. We have two different types of hole punchers. The first, on the tool cart, you can make holes in your paper, or you could use these little guys for something. We also have the large hole punchers. Again, this says paper only. If you use fabric in here, you will break it. So I'm going to stick this little guy all the way in. It's good to have it resting on the table. Press down hard and fast, and out will pop that shape. Now sometimes it gets stuck, and all you have to do is just kind of press on this middle part, or ask me, and I will help you out. Notice how I removed the extra paper. If by chance it gets stuck, you didn't break it. Sometimes that happens. Just come and let me know. So here's my little guy. I'm sure there's a lot more that I can do to it, but when I make it dry, I want to make sure that I keep it nice and flat so that my little pools of glue don't roll down the paper. Happy collaging!